Yo, what up? I know I said I wasn't gonna be live until like tomorrow, but today's my birthday. I just turned 20. I did listen because somebody told me that. Yeah, I'm playing Madden while I'm talking to you guys, but my whole thing is that. I mean, let me give y'all my thoughts because I saw YTC stream earlier, but I'm playing Madden right now, so I'll give you my thoughts about that. Look, I just felt that, you know, you treated me not as, you didn't treat me as Michael most of the time. You treated me as the most goofiest and retarded character that, was given to me. And let me tell you a life lesson to people. If you felt like I spat in your face when I went back, I personally apologize for it, but I don't think he's getting the fact where I have coming from a place of forgiveness. That's why I don't think he understands why I forgive him Fisk for what he's done. So I'm probably gonna be live for about a few hours, see if anybody gets their happy birthday wish. I just felt like we sh- I will admit what I did was wrong, but even if I didn't snitch on CEO, they would have kicked me out because I quote unquote bring so much drama. It's not even funny. Like if when you understand why I asked to talk with you guys to act like adults, because I come from a place where we sit down and have a conversation. Feel me on that one. Thanks, Reaper. I appreciate that, bro. But I'm here on just to speak my piece about it because I did watch his live stream. Is that I don't know if I'm ever going to be back on YTC stream ever. I'm probably maybe in a few months though. Well, whatever at this point. They felt like I betrayed them when I went back to Fizz, even though they don't understand that you do, that I've forgiven him for what he's done. So when they get mad, yeah, one more age to go, and then I can officially drink. I woke up and I had a fever, but right now I'm surprisingly feeling better. Like I said, I had great parents growing up. I was never disciplined. I was never abused because I was. You're right. I was growing up in a much nicer environment than you. Exactly, Reaper. But I was gonna say something, but I don't even feel like saying it. I just have you guys because you support the channel, you support the business. I don't ask for money like some people do. Look, Reaper, I am you forgiven Fist for what he did to me, and you were on the live stream when I was in, so they don't understand where I come from when I have a soft spot for forgiveness. And when they say, "Oh, get some help," I when they say go get help, I have a feeling they're like that I need to be like in a mental asylum or some shit where they drug you. That's just my response because someone told me that when I woke up because I went the fuck to sleep after that Bulls and Wizards game. I went right the fuck to sleep. I'm still a little bit sick though because I have a cough. It's not nothing COVID related. I listened to him speak and I just wanted to give my thoughts about it. You're right. I fucked up. And if you want to ban me forever, permanently, I just wish YTC nothing but the best going forward. It was fun being on there, but I just wish, things would have gone differently. I wish he would have treated me more as a real motherfucker instead of treating me as a character, as the character Butters. If you guys don't know who Butters is, if those have been living under a rock, Butters is a dumb, retarded kid that always like. I think it's Donnie told me what really the character Butters is. That he is a retarded, naive kid who plays the victim. Be like, oh, I'm gonna get you and all that bullshit. The reason why I took the character because I like the character Butters, but and if you're gonna, well, not gonna say if you're gonna address me ever again, address me as Michael. Don't address me as Butters no more. The thing that I learned from having my family get embarrassed, it's most of it was on me because I didn't have a private profile. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I don't know what your life lives like. Hell, what hell? I don't even know. I don't even know your real life government name. And even if I do know, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I just I just wish YTC and Giants Nation came in here and spoken to me like adults, but you know, it's no blessing in disguise because when I went back to FIS, it was when I was kicked out of the Discord, Giants Nation's Discord. FIS Vegas took me back in the FIS unit, saying that I always have a home in his heart. So that's another reason why I appreciate FIS is because he gave me a place after I got kicked out. I got booted out. I just don't know if I'm going to be forgiven down the road for like, let's just say 8 months. I never got bullied as well because I have friends too that backstabbed me before. Hell, this one piece of shit just said I'm not going to be your friend out of the blue. This is why I'm not taking the vaccine though. I'm just here to hang out for like a couple hours and give my piece on it because somebody told me that YTC spoke about me last night. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably fuck me, fuck this. But instead, it was better than expected. I thought it was gonna be like you just don't get it or that you're a bitch and all that shit. He actually responded to me very well. As I didn't expect him to I don't think I have COVID. Yeah. Excuse me. The reason why I can't, I think I'll confess a little bit. The reason why I can't, get over it is because last time I ever hung out with somebody was before the pandemic actually happened. I haven't spoken to anybody since, in person, since the whole pandemic thing begun. I saw this horror movie called The Invisible Man with a friend of mine that I haven't seen since. It's hard. It was hard for me to move on. That's when I met you guys. You know, yes, I did have friends back in high school, but I haven't hung out with one since the whole pandemic thing happened. Last time I ever hung out with a friend was back in 2020. That was the year the pandemic, had its outbreak moment. And when you say that, oh, YouTube is all you have to interact with people, yes, I hell, I just live with my sister now. I don't really have anybody to speak to except for family members. So I don't feel like they're saying, "Oh, it shouldn't be a big deal because this is YouTube." It kind of is when you haven't hung out with anyone that you knew for like 2 years. The only people to speak to that are family, stuff like that. So I just hope they understand where I'm coming from when they say, "Oh, don't take it too seriously. It's just YouTube and whatever." I haven't spoken to someone that's not outside of my family for 2 years, and that's because of the pandemic. And for all the trolls accounts that wanna hate YTC and want to, I do want to ask you, troll accounts, please don't go harass YTC. Please don't. I'm just giving my thoughts on it because I heard him saying, and I just, this is probably the only connection, he's probably only going to get from me. He's blocked me on Instagram, Twitter. I mean, I know he's in the Discord with CG, but I don't think he'll respond to me. So this is my only way I'll get in contact with him is that I say it here. And even if he didn't take my side, I think he still would have gotten kicked out. I mean, Fist was right about one thing. He kept getting like 8 different DMs that Butters is annoying and saying, "Oh, if you don't kick him out of the unit, you're soft," and all that shit. They don't understand how when he's fed up, when he hears like 8 different people that he's annoying, including you. You were one of the people that, well, not saying that you were, but when he's showing me the screenshots, I think you were probably one of the people that complained about me. I know some of the people that I follow on Twitter complained about me as well. See, when you're fed up, like he's right. Maybe when we have a fan base, we'll understand it a little bit. Yeah, you grew up with yeah. I wasn't innocent either in that whole situation, though. What you have to understand is I wasn't innocent either because it wasn't because that I was trolling. Okay, it wasn't anything wrong with the trolling. You know, you can't get mad for them how they want to respond, and they took it personally. I should have left my stuff on private. You know, if I ever was going to troll, so that was not on me either. I betrayed the people that, you know, when I told on CEO, I betrayed them. You know, you can say that, oh, you feel bad for me now. Don't, YTC, because I don't want your sympathy. The only thing I ask is you understand where I'm coming from. When people say, oh, you're taking this to the heart, you're taking it too seriously, it's because the last time I ever hung out with somebody outside of my family was 2 years ago. And if and you may not believe me, but just take just take. I don't have any evidence on that as well. It's just I don't have that as well. You know, it's up to you if you want to believe it or not. So when people say don't take this too seriously, it's hard. It's hard on me as well. I was just fed up with Jonath by then because I think he didn't like the fact that I forgiven Fisk. Maybe you didn't, but I'm just saying, you know, thanks, Taj. And Taj, I'm just talking my piece on here because I heard YTC spoke on me. So I went over to check. I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna say fuck me and fuck everything. That fuck everything about me. I thought he was gonna be like that, but he actually talked peacefully, not coming off like fuck you. I hope you die. I hope you die of cancer bullshit. Like that's what I expected out of him, but you know. I'm just gonna watch some football later on today. Yeah, my I think my laundry's done, so probably gonna go live for the whole day. Just wanted to go live right now. Let's talk to y'all. And Taj, if yeah, the reason why I'm speaking about it right now is because I have no other way to contact YTC other than YouTube. I know I'm in the Discord with him in CG Street in CG's, but I don't think he'll respond to me. So this is probably the only connection I'm gonna get to him. I just hope he. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just asking where he understands where I'm coming from. because I haven't hung out with a one that's not, one of my family members for like the past like 2 years. I don't think. Yeah, I'm getting my clothes out. Hold on. Yeah, I'm doing laundry today. Okay, I just, I'm doing laundry now. So, YTC, if you're watching this, I'm not going to say it is what it is because that's taken somebody else's catchphrase. I don't ask for sympathy. I just hoped you understand where I'm coming from with this. And you're right, YTC. The only thing I learned from that situation, having my family embarrassed, that if I was going to troll, you know, that I should have had a public, and not public, private profile, because I I didn't know people on the internet would take for taking my corny ass jokes that serious. But yeah, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm doing laundry. the only connection I'm gonna get to. Maybe the bridge is burnt, but it can always be fixed. It can always be rebuilt. That's all I can say. And I know you had friends back in the had the Fisk unit that you had on your stream that you had to cut ties with. T2, D Man, Donnie, and I don't know about the other people that are in there that you had to cut ties with. So, you and I both know how this story ends. We wish that would have been more penalty. And I know people that are probably watching this are not going to forgive me. You and me both know. Well, let's see how the story ends between our chapter. I'm starting to remember people that I've met in my past should have treated them well. I don't know. Maybe on CG stream, if I ever catch you on there, if like this is probably the only connection that I'm gonna get YTC because I can't speak to him on Twitter or Instagram. This is probably my only connection to him. C2, Donnie. Retarded character. I will admit, YTC, the first time you came on my live stream when the first time you actually came on my live stream, YTC, it was the time that Fizz Vegas actually came on my stream. We were forever grateful that we had a conversation with him at the time. Is what it is, though. I know I stole that catchphrase, but I don't know what other catchphrase do you want me to use. But the ties with D-Man. Hell. Yeah, I'm done. I just got done with laundry. Yeah. You almost had cut ties with Undisputed because of that situation. You almost had to cut ties with them. Look. Neither of us can change what happened in that same time period. Might be live for about 2 hours, but I just heard. Surprisingly, he didn't curse me out. He didn't. Looking back at it, I've betrayed a lot of people in my life. I made peace with all my ops on YouTube. Adam James, me and him. I threw him in the firing range. He did multiple videos on me, and me and him are cool now. I know it says 0 people are watching, but I just wanted to get this message about there because I heard what he said to me about me last night. They are right when it comes for me being a professional troll. You had to betray people. You had not. I wouldn't say you had to betray. I would say you had to cut ties with some of the closest friends because of me. You had to cut ties with E-Man, T2, and Downey because of me. Fuck. And no, I didn't pay for my haircut with my daddy's credit card. I actually have my own card that is spent with my own work money. Just for the record. I just wish we would have had a normal conversation. Maybe one day we'll have a conversation with YTC in like a couple months when this thing blows over. But I don't expect it. So kind of. Oh, y'all will see me tomorrow. Just gonna go live for a couple hours. I didn't talk about master work, about you guys. I actually have receipts about that if you want them. I only spoke about Nate Hall to him. Oh, thank God he dropped that shit. I thought that was gonna be a fumble right there. And I didn't go to Master at Work for just only for Nate Hawk is because I wanted to protect you guys for ever having beef with Tyson. Because it was PTSD for Nate Hawk to keep bringing up Fist's name and shit. A lot of that's on me though. So I'm just gonna. Alright, anyways, fellas, gonna end the stream right now. Just wanted to give my piece, you know, gonna give a message. Piece, let me just, hold on. I'm gonna edit it later.